Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Hollywood. I'm your host, Kristen Gill, and today I'm going to be doing this Lady Gaga inspired Grammys tutorial. 2 years ago, David Bowie passed, and the Grammys were the next month. Gaga did a beautiful tribute to him on stage and also just looked amazing on the red carpet, wearing that orange hair and these just glitzy eyes. And Sarah Tano did her makeup. And if you guys want to learn how to recreate this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I already have all of my face done, except for this eye. So I have my blush on, I have my foundation. I've tried to cover my eyebrows as much as possible. I don't want to cover my eyebrows totally because Gaga has hers bleached, just like bleached out. So I put some concealer in there and just brushed it through with a little spoolie. And now starting out, I'm going to be using a NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. Just pretty much all of this is going to be drugstore makeup, and it is in the color Pacific. And I'm just going to map out on my lid, which is already, it's got a little bit of concealer on it. I'm just going to be mapping out where I want and how high I want this eyeshadow to go. And I'm just putting it on my lid too because I'm going to go on with eyeshadow. I'm just gonna slap that on after. Obviously your eyes are different on both sides, so you wanna make sure that you're trying to make them as even as possible. Sarah Tano used all Sephora collections, so I'm just trying to base mine off of hers, but with drugstore. I read an interview with Sarah recently where she said like she and Gaga have been really trying to do looks that like anybody can do, and I really think that this is possible. Obviously it takes a little bit of time because of the rhinestones, but it's super simple. Now that I'm done mapping out the eye, I'm just going to go in with some eyeshadow that's a shade darker. This is a NYX eyeshadow and it's the color Blue Jeans. And I'm just going to pack it on my lid and bring it all the way up. And this part can be really messy. Okay, so I'm just bringing it up onto my brow bone too. I'm just bringing it down just a little bit. So I'm using a MAC 209 brush for that. This is just a flat shader brush. And I use the tip just to go right in the corner right here to not bring it any higher. I really want to keep this kind of precise. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason in this area, but you definitely want to have it a little bit more precise right here. And I keep my mouth open most of the time while I'm doing this. So I'm just going to start with my darker eyeliner right here. This is also a NYX product. I am not sponsored by NYX by any means. And also real quick, I forgot to say, these gems are not Swarovski. I'm sure Gaga's probably were because she's Gaga, but mine are just from any craft store. I just have a light blue and a dark blue. Back to eyeliner. Okay, I am going to start out by getting this top waterline, darkening it up, and then just kind of bringing this eyeliner and following it along the line we did before, but just darkening up just the outer edges. And this eyeliner is really soft, so it's really easy to manipulate. And I'm just going to face forward to make sure they somewhat match. Because this is gonna be covered by all the gems, you don't have to worry about it looking super perfect. And then just using a pencil brush, I'm going to go right over top and just smudge it in. And I know this look meant a lot to Gaga because she was such a huge Bowie fan. She was crying actually when she was getting her makeup done, just tears streaming down her face. Like, it gets me teary-eyed just thinking about it, but she was such a huge Bowie fan that she even got a tattoo of him. Like, he had passed a month before, in January, before the Grammys 2016. And so this was just such a moment. It was really impactful. I'm going to bring that NYX eyeliner down on my bottom waterline. I brought it in a little too far. Hers is a little more silver and white underneath, but I got a little crazy on this side. I want them to match, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just going to copy the other side by bringing this down. As you can see, it's super smudgy, so it's really easy to work with, but you can also get carried away. Going in with my pencil brush again, I'm just going to smudge that along the lash line. Bring it up. Using another jumbo pencil, this is in the color Cottage Cheese. I'm just going to bring this on the inner corner and down to that blue and bring it a little bit underneath the blue, a little subtle. And then I'm going to bring it on top of the blue eyeshadow we did before. Taking a CoverGirl palette, I'm using a white shade right here. It's just like a pearl shade. And I'm just going to push that on right where I had just done the jumbo pencil. So it connects with that blue, so much blue. That cobalt blue Marc Jacobs dress was insane. It was so gorgeous. And the orange hair just really giving her everything to Bowie. Such a moment. I'm just going to use my concealer brush and just clean up underneath. And check forward, make sure we're on point. Looks like it. Okay, so now I'm starting with my rhinestones. This is the funnest part. And I'm using some lash glue. You can use any kind of lash glue. And I'm just going to alternate like I did on this side with the light blues and the dark blues. I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think like 6 or 7 on the top. And then the rest you can just kind of go to town. I start by looking down at the mirror and then I put the gem like right where my iris is. And for the first 30 seconds, your glue is still pretty tacky, so you can move things around pretty easily. This is definitely a look that you can wear out to like the grocery store or, you know, the drugstore, whatever you're doing. Rhinestones are done. I'm just going to use a little bit of mascara to finish off the look. And this is Tarte Maneater mascara. It is my ride or die. I always tell everybody about this mascara. It doesn't make your lashes look spidery at all. This is the final look inspired by Sarah Tano and Lady Gaga for the 2016 Grammy Awards. She did a beautiful tribute to David Bowie. The Grammy Awards are going to be in New York City this year, and it will be on CBS this Sunday, January 28th from 7:30 to 11 p.m. And I can't wait to see what Gaga is going to be doing this year. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe to Entertainment Tonight's YouTube channel. Follow me over on Instagram. I'm at Kristen Gill XO for the next 6 months till I get married, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.